Whoa, what can I do for you? That lad is gonna get himself into serious trouble. Or I guess I should.
Alright, that should be working. No, not just. For my old self to be heard, I gotta make this. Should be fine. Suddenly I decided I want to comment on what I'm seeing. I fired it up yesterday for less than a minute, but now I feel like I want to see what's up with this. This basically it's well designed. I don't remember what these two are for. I understand this gold, but I think this panel should be designed in the same style as the inventory window. Good job on colors. We don't have that in the Hellcore. This as well, absolutely AI, but I think we're past the slop accusations. For some reason I don't see the experience, current and level up experience numbers. Maybe I don't know where they are. I see this. Oh, that's what they are. Alright, makes sense. So basically you don't need them in this character panel. I remember the stat increase buttons are here to the right of current stats. Armor, accuracy, damage. Doesn't look like this cell will display damage when it's like triple numbers, min-max. Maybe it should be bigger. Alright. So it's good to have 3 quick slots. By the way, I would advise adding the sound of the switch. I think we use 75, sound number 75, which says for these buttons as well. Yeah, and the well, that's old news. I think it should be designed in the same pattern, size as well. This is like what? 320 by 500, something like this. I think we got 320 by 462. Yeah, quest window the same. Why are they not centered like here on the left page, on the right page? Townhouse map, nice. I guess that's DX thing. I'm not sure though. All right, let's go play. I am 99% sure it's just basic Diablo in score right now. Nice on the logo with the tree leaves and all. Again, we don't have that. I'm not gonna do any kind of hardcore runs or Iron Man or farm runs. I actually enjoy and love farming and grinding. It's the gameplay I enjoy. And you pick up, yeah, automated pickups. But then again, with the gold pickup automation, why not add sound for this? Like the sound of gold dropping. This. Oh, it's it treats gold as the inventory is still 10 by 4. See, it places it here, not here, and not here. One of the things that probably should be addressed. Blue mana, what a disgrace. I have 55 health already. Something hit me. Oh, that's a lot I'm missing. Wasted after spell is done casting. Nice. Probably fixes scroll waste if the cast is interrupted. Oh, and there's a minimap. Yeah, figures. A minimap would be nice, by the way. I'm sure you agree. And club. And they're all the same, right? So I had the weapon damage changed from min-max to min-min, min-max, max-min, max-max. 4 values. It just results in more randoms. You see, when armor drops, it, let's say it generates a number from like 1 to 6 or something, and it's random. But the weapons always the same. They have a range built into them, right? But every time you find the club, it's always 1 to 6. But if you make it 4 digits, like 1 to 2 as minimal, to like 6 to 7 as maximum, it's gonna be, depending on the range, it will create a lot of what you call it, diversity. So basically, depending on the number of these stats on a weapon, whatever, and ranges, diversity can be very high. Because you have to multiply or each range by another range. Like if you have the item of 1, 2 to 6, 7, it creates range 2 multiplied by 2, 4 variations. Right, I'm getting my ass kicked. Then you multiply. Let's say you have crit damage modifier, like the weapon adds plus 21 to 35% crit damage, which means it's a range of 15. So you multiply with damage range of 4 by 15 now, and now you have 60 variations of this item potentially. Add another range of for something in this weapon of like 10, and then you have 600. And now we're talking. Each white item you find is in its own right unique. It's a good thing, right? I think it is. As a player of this game, and I really love the Diablo's randomness. I like the effect of unpredictability. I never know what I'm gonna drop. Like next thing that drops, it's the mentality of the one-armed bandit. I would say the core and the essence of this game. So when you make items unique in their own right, that's a thing worth looking into. Basically, my rule has been randomize everything. Like if there's a game mechanic, you can put player in control of it by giving them tools to adjust that mechanic. Put points into something, improve this. Right now everything is adjusted by the game's designer for the oops. But if you give this power to players love tinkering with these things. It's probably a long stretch for this particular mod. But I believe it's a core principle of any RPG game. So, and I listened once to Tim Kaine, how he described the process of developing the Fallout, first one, At some point, they gave Brian Fargo a test build of Fallout, and he said I want something else when I early in Fallout you had to just put points into weapon proficiencies and skills, and he said as I level up I want to put points into something else. I want you to give me something else, and this is how they came up with the principle of perks, and I think it was a great solution because in Diablo 2, well, in Diablo 1 you only have stats, and how these stats affect the derivative stats, like put points to dexterity, you boost to hit, an armor class, put points to strength, you boost damage, and so on and so on. This is basically a designer's choice here. Player has no control over this. Neither formula, nor the flat add-ons or percent add-ons. And players love tinkering with these things. A primitive example is, let's say I'm playing something and then I level up and I improve some of my stats if the game allows it, and I put my skill points into something and improve my, let's say, ability to not get stunned. Like I get +1 to stun threshold, or I just increase my strength of knockback on targets, like +10% to cause knockback on targets, or whatever, or +5 to life, whatever. This is something players enjoy, and as you work on a game, you probably will feel tempted to add such system. Damn, what's up with my mouse? It's not behaving. It's misbehaving. Did I just level up? Yeah, I did. Okay, level up definitely needs a sound. It should trigger the reward feeling in the player. Whatever it is, you have to start somewhere. You may just use a placeholder, stupid sound, whatever, but you need this notification. Because right now I just noticed the life bulbs goes up in mana, and that's it. No sound, no nothing. I think I have the stats level button here, and there's no like perk point button, so all I see is life go up. You gotta have something in there, at least just the sound. Maybe even some visual effect. Let's put points into Dex, because why not? Yeah, Vitality is pretty much, I won't say useless, but not very useful in Diablo. Actually, I like how the hell makes it a lot more useful. Adds regeneration, and well, a lot of things. So if I'm not putting in Dex anymore right now, no, I'm not. I am fucking bikers. Alright, does chat say anything? Of course not. Oh wait, what? I see spores when I alt tap. That's good for a game with only one mode. That is Kappa. Damn. My mouse really misbehaving. Maybe it's my arm, actually. Oh, the mouse pad. So, what's my level? Ta'uri. I don't remember if we had Butcher. No, we have Butcher. Oh wait, the quests are randomized here, like by default, right? I gotta just. How do you adjust this? Probably in main menu. I think it's main menu, right? Settings right. Language. Of course, English. Startup settings. Not very. What? 720. I have 720? Alright. I know it's a tropic. What? Bullshit. Frame rate control. Vertical sync. Limit FPS. What? Limit FPS to what? And I think my stream doesn't show it after this. Wow. It's black screen. The fuck? I don't have 200 FPS? Okay, I have to turn. Just go back. Graphics, my ass. Ah. Yeah, it's black screen. How delightful. Seriously, it's just... It looks like stream is nuked. Alright. Thanks for watching. Remember to subscribe. I guess that ended the stream. How do I get it to work? Maybe. No. Covenant. Match title. Other Windows title must match. Right? No, doesn't show anything. I just love technical problems. That's annoying. Right, maybe I should. Wow, it really nuked this game. Well, now I know not to play with settings when I play. I can't play giving you a black window. What the hell? Actually, it's not hell. Capture this. Capture the body relays. How create normals. What? No, I need this. Capture frame transparency. What? Windows title match. Go on exe. Capture specific window. Any full screen application. I don't think it's even a full screen. Capture specific window. Alright, let's just try to restart the game. Yeah, that worked. Ew. Control click worked. The map looks somehow different. It's not like in original Diablo. Something about it feels different. I don't know what it is. I don't think it's outline. Is it? I don't know what it is. Wait, you can run here. I just noticed. Good. What do you do? Can I sell this to Grizzled? Or do I have to... Yeah, I have to go to it all the way.
What can I do for you?
Let's try to buy something. Can I buy blue items? Do we have anything with GFE? That would be nice. Yeah, let's try something actually useful. Blade. Oh, Blade takes studied decks. These are designed so bad in the when I made classic mode in the Hell 4. I actually had to revise the damages and the basic stat values. I had to revise them along with the requirements. Some of these didn't make any sense to me. It felt like it was inadequate. a lot of it. What they did in Diablo 2 was a lot more thought out.
Whoa, what can I do for you?
Alright then, I'm gonna buy this armor. Maybe some sort of headwear. Can you refresh it like this? Probably no, huh? Let's try again. What did it say? Yeah, it is. It's one of the solutions I don't like.
I sense a soul in search of answers.
It's a nice selling price. Wait, do I need
I sense
the...
a soul in search of answers.
Oof, 200. For me, it feels like you know, a raw diamond. It needs a lot of polishing, something one would spend years doing. But if you enjoy this, that's the thing you want to mess with. And the chick has shared stash, right? Yeah, this needs to change, and you gotta sync this with this design. Otherwise, it looks unprofessional.
Good day. How may I serve
Yeah, it opens the stash tab panel and inventory, but when you walk away, it closes on the stash panel. I think it should do close both. These are very minor things, I understand, but I'm not even sure if you're going to listen to this. But I am 100% that's for the better. I mean, many of these solutions were they made it into the Helmut because of player feedback. I listened to feedback, and what I agree with, I just had it done. Now let's go to second level. Man, probably I should work with these. Let's see once again. These are clearly expanded loading screens. You probably should do something like this in my mod. And they are like, they're not 460 by 480. They like expanded in horizontal dimension. Oh, there we go. The fuck? Why is it two-toned? 3 to 15. It doesn't look like the ratio of 3 to 15. That would be like 1 to 5 ratio. This looks more like 3 to 8 or something. Don't understand. Oh, Blade. Welcome. That's clearly a replacement. Skellies, skellies, and more skellies. Good, I like skellies. And then some animal will show up. So I probably need some strength. If I get to find a claymore, a warhammer, I'll probably use that. Yeah, well, let's try this. Let's do stupid stuff and see how impossible he is, or it. Come on. Jesus, he's stupid. How much damage do I deal? 49. And I don't remember what his level is. That would explain something about the stun threshold he has. And my stun threshold is 4 now. And I think he has like 6 to 12 damage. Which means he always stuns me? This is bad, but doable if only I had more some resources. Yeah, I probably I don't know, could die. Yeah, almost had him, but it's not worth it. I just need like level 7 or 6. I don't think it's fun doing it like that. At least I don't feel like it's fun. Ever since 99, I feel like only using sword. Oh hey, Skullcap. Skullcap 13 to 20, and it doesn't have any damage icon. Something's going on there. I don't know what. Or maybe it's the damage indicator of like percentage of it's going from damaged to about to break state. So I think we start with like the damage icon appears by each color when you have like durability, current durability at 6, and and it's like at 2 when it becomes red or something, like maybe 1, not 2. Maybe it's that. Book law 1. Not very useful. Ooh, axe. Exciting. That is a clear upgrade. Ew. Oh, oh, come on. I'm dead. Oh, it's a boss pack, of course. Hey, look. It's not the pixel lighting, they're looking square. You need pixel lighting, bro. Game looks better that way. You can do this. I recommend. Come on. Come on. Bonehead keen axe. Keenhead bone axe. Everybody likes Keenhead. Ah, Blue Blade. Not you. I would replace this one, but wait. Yeah. That little guy is probably something of craftsmanship or whatever. Something that boosts durability. Right. Yeah, honestly, it's a little, not a little, it's actually boring to death to play like that. I play the original game so much, like, there is nothing this game has that could surprise me, nothing. And in February I worked with data of monsters, uniques, items, spells, whatever, so much, and I was just going through original Diablo source code, and because I wanted it to be as close to original as it as possible. Even the solutions I don't agree with, mostly. Some of them were so utterly stupid, and they fixed that in Diablo 2, so that I had to actually make adjustments. Like some uniques had ridiculously weak effects that I had. Like, you get a maul and it has +3 to strength, and then -5 to dex, and -150 to mana, and +6% damage. Like, what the fuck is that even? It has damage 6 to 20, and +6% damage means it turns it into 6 to 21. That's it. This is, it can't be right. So I had to fix these issues. Why did I lock myself in here now? Yeah, the fucking bird is probably an animal, right? What? Bone heater? Bone repair. yeah. I hate waiting, so let's just... Yeah, knew it. Alright, oh. Yeah, I wonder what's gonna happen with these slots now. That will take some time, I'm sure. And for Diablo 1, just adding more armor will not do much good, or probably not do much harm as well. If MVP armor formula is adjusted properly, then it would be for the better. Oh look, I don't have enough decks. Let's rectify this. Yeah, and actually, yeah, better that way. Craftsmanship, right? Let's go. Let me talk about something that I would love to play as the Diablo 1 mod. Honestly, something I was dreaming about. I never did this to the L4. I guess we got sidetracked into a different kind of design. I wanted to have if your mod has all the items are they're interchangeable, they're not segregated like in the L4. You could have the like weapon proficiencies that you can develop as skills, which go like from a 0 to 100 or 200 and 300 even. And as you go past 100, you maybe add like you spend one weapon proficiency point for 1% of weapon proficiency until it's a 100, and then you spend 2 points from 100 to 150, then 3 points to 200, and 4 points to 250, and then you spend 5 proficiency points to 300, from 251 to 300. You get the idea, right? That would be a interesting thing. And dexterity, you wouldn't just pump your to hit. You would have to manually just make a decision and develop your accuracy with certain weapon types, so that you have to make a choice. Or in some games, I love the system as well, when you just use a weapon and hit. The more you hit targets with a certain type of weapon, like the mace, the more its the proficiency grows, and proficiency defines how fast you hit it and how much accuracy you have with it. That is another system, but where you, or it could be a mix of both. Really, like in Mountain Blade, you maybe saw me play recently. There, you get after you get level up, you get to spend some points on weapon proficiencies. But as you use weapons and you hit targets with it, it grows passively as well. So it's a combined system. But honestly, I would prefer not combined system. Either you have to use weapon and it grows, or you have more control manually, and when you level up, or you buy something like a power up from Word or whatever. You spend points and improve your proficiency. Maybe you buy it with some stats you get on level ups. Maybe you have to talk to some NPC and they provide the service for your gold. That would be nice thing. I love gold sinks like that. Um, so weapon proficiencies are not the type of thing I have in my mod, but I would love to play a mod of Diablo 1 that has it. I think it would be a pleasant thing to play. It would be a pleasure, probably, if you balance it well as too. What else? What else did I say? I don't know about spells. I'm not really a caster type player. I like disciplined warrior, like paladin or warrior, like knight, whatever type of gameplay. Or I like just pure archery. Not fast archery. I love the sharpshooter type. Kind of slow, but hits heavy, from a very long distance as well. And the mods I made separate, like for PvP and Outbreak mode, whatever. Maybe these could be incorporated into just main gameplay. Like maybe you have some dedicated arena for PvP. Then maybe you have some another arena for like Outbreak mode. Maybe you can invent something else as well. I know it's a lot of work, but that would feel just new and refreshing. Hope you like and need more help. Hello, Seppi. Don't ask me anything about Man Bear Pig or Archbishop Murder. Yeah. I don't remember what Religious Shrine did. I never bothered with this. Can't say off the top of my head. Let's see. Is it fix all items? Yep, it is. Wait, what? It's a bird. Actually, it's a bat. Or maybe not a bat, but something else. You need my health up potions. That's probably about butcher fight. Yeah, if you brute force him, it's probably that. Ah, the power of portal. Come on. Sabre. Remind me why I should just toss you. Alright, now we're ready for this one. Um, 3 to 9, right? Do I get extra damage if I put... No, you don't. No, I don't get extra damage. Which means, let's put everything in Dex. That should... Ouch, sorry. That should change the sales. Our sale. Level 6, right? And if I feel like it, I'll probably go and do this quest. Yeah, let's actually do that. We don't get no undead, so let's use that. I'll use my town portal when I finish this. Then I'll... Oh! Damn! That's even... That's too much of an upgrade. If I find Warhammer and I get Skeleton King quest map, I don't need nothing else as a weapon. By this time I'm done. Upgrading. Alright, now let's talk to this guy. Not an issue. Clear. So fighting bush at level 7 or 8 should be no problem. Yeah. Earlier on for water, dexterity just rules the ball. Yeah, it's quite easy. Wow, the regenerate is just bananas. Alright, now let's just go and visit town. I would also like to see changed quest maps.
Hello, my friend. Stay a while.
Something not what I did. I mean something different, not just copy paste in my maps. Yeah, I was kind of expecting the exclamation mark above his head.
What's that you say? What ails you, my friend?
Hello, my friend. Stay a while and listen.
It's so unusually without the visual windows. -1 DFE. Well, that's Butcher's death,
Well, what can I do for you?
if anything. Let's see what I can get. Road axe. Looks cool. Feels meh. That's way too expensive. Way too expensive. Let's just see what we have here. How much armor is my armor? Also, armor looks like weird without the extra stats like DFE and resistances to types of damage. It's just like, what is this? What is this? This is like kindergarten.
Oh, what can I do for you?
Alright, what was the status? 13 armor.
Oh, what can I do for you?
13 armor. Not convinced. Yeah, that is. Yes, I like that. Let's get it actually. Let's get this.
Oh, what
Let's
can I
sell
do for
mace. And now let's have repairs. Seriously, without built-in DFEs, armors look pathetic, honestly. So, I no longer have town portal, but so be it. Matter of not running in dungeons is also, that feels just, I'm unused to that. I thought this practice should be discontinued and running should be allowed, at least after the quest is finished. Maybe allow running. Like if there are no monsters on level of quest left. That should work well. I can't imagine any single person that would object to that, honestly. Alright, now let's go say hello to Butcher. Alright. What does he say? I think it now should be possible with no more than four health pots. I have damage of what? 6 to 10. Not bad. Oh, look at you. Didn't even spend one potion. Damn, I'm good. Also, this cleaver dropping for everyone is just a fucking joke, really. You gotta drop something else. Why would your sorcerer, for example, what are they gonna be excited about if he drops cleaver? Or the rogue? It's like one of the worst weapon types to wield. Let's say you make it to... Actually, I did my first warrior run in early 1999 using axe all the way. And I gotta say, my consumption of potions was ridiculously high. Like, it was... I remember I spent a lot of potions on chasing ghosts in catacombs and in hell when I chased succubi. It was just ridiculous. Oh, of course. That's how you check up. Now, what is this one? A gold? Yeah. Honestly, this is bullshit. You having to manually click all this gold. And with a bigger inventory, it's even bigger bullshit. Two times more. On the other hand, by making your inventory double, that you made this shrine give you twice as much gold. So maybe that pays off. I still say no. Maybe it should be reworked to actually count the free slots and put the gold combined into one, add to the existing pile of gold, without having you click all the gold slots like a fucking chimp. It's just ridiculous that you doom player to do this silly job. I don't know who likes it. And while you're at it, probably, well, if you want to maintain existing balance of gold, maybe you should just ask for the halved rations of gold per cell. Oh, that clanking sound means your armor is not high enough. And the amount of misses is also... Oh, that's good. I'm going to turn this off. What do we have? Saber, what are you? Oh, yuck. I'm not gonna start talking about advanced itemization things like adding gems and all whatever. Although it would be cool as hell. Oh, look at you, Warhammer. I really shouldn't have bought this. The outline follows the item properties and usability. That's, I don't know, iffy. Whatever. It's not a deal breaker. Hey! Let's see.
The warmth of life has entered my tomb. Prepare yourself, mortal, to serve my master for eternity.
I am such an obvious villain. Who would have guessed? I like how in movies and games villains are, they really are obvious, and in real life it's a lot harder to tell who's friend, who's foe. And I should probably change this. I'm gonna need a sword in this level. In this level or on this level, I'm always confused about this. Wow, Book of Portal. Staff of the Lightning. I don't know about you, but these panels being of different colors is just eyesore for me. It reminds me when your girlfriend has she undresses and she has beautiful bra but some kind of odd looking thongs, strings, pair of strings. Thankfully not grandma's trousers. I've never seen that. Come on, give me your best shot. I hope I got what it takes to take him down. Oh, interesting, you don't get to see the actual numbers of the health or hit points. Only bar, and here I don't see any actual stats. Yeah, whatever, let's go. Let's charge in. Oh no, you don't. Oh, this is ridiculously easy. Well, not even a challenge. Alright, ended up drinking 2 pots.
Rest well, Leoric. I'll find your son.
Undead Crown. And we go from what, 3 AC to straight up to 8. I don't understand why Diablo has, like, it treats I don't know what these people are thinking. They treat a full helmet like an item that has less armor or deflection potential than a fucking circlet or crown. It's not a helmet with it's not a crowned helmet, it's a fucking crown, it's a circlet. The actual armor of it would be basically no armor. Maybe you shouldn't be asking these questions, I don't know. And it's not like I'm a big fan of realism in games, but when possible, I do prefer when that it's realistic. Like in a game, it would be make me raise my eyebrows if some kind of saber, like something like a one-edged sword with one edge, a clearly cutting and slashing weapon would do well against an opponent in strong mail, lamellar armor, splint, or even plate. That in real life it just doesn't work. You can't cut through somebody's plate. It just doesn't happen. You need something that hits hard. Hammer, a war hammer, or a pole hammer, preferably. Now they're in trouble, if you got that. Also, it would be nice if a mod had like displayed resistance of monsters. Let's say you just shut up. You just put your mouse over a monster and it shows somewhere about his data, like your chance to hit that monster with your current attack method, its chance to hit you. Then its resistances, like it resists blunt damage, let's say 5%. It resists slashing damage, like, let's say 65%, which actually would be true here. Then no, 50%. Anyway, then then let's just add another type of damage, which is neutral or piercing. I think something like a Morning Star would actually be piercing damage, or some kind of plank with a nail in it would be piercing damage, or a pickaxe that would too be piercing damage. That would just make for interesting balance between the type of damage you use on a target. Just like mages, casters adapt their spells, the types of spells they use against targets, you would have to use the right type of damage, with the right type of weapon, with the right type of damage against a given target. A typical picture would look like maybe it has a monster has like 0% resistance towards like piercing damage, like 50% resistance against blunt, and 70% against slashing. Yep, that would probably be typical. So it gets either 100% damage or from one type of damage, or half damage from another type, or a 1/4 of damage from another type. I think it would be cool. I think it would be cool. Early on in concept, as early as 2007, believe it or not, I had this idea about quivers of arrows for bows, and the arrows would be of one of the types, like arrows that are hitting hard, blunt damage, arrows that are sharp and pierce targets, piercing damage, and something like jagged armors that cause lots of bleeding. You treat them like, cutting type. That would also be interesting if you had to just change the types of arrows you use with your bow. I know it would impose limitations rather than make you more efficient, but isn't this game all about this? Well, I think I would enjoy this, unless changing and adjusting to targets like that would be just would, if it would feel tedious. Yeah, that wouldn't be fun. Ooh, not bad. Alright then, I'm almost finished here. I remember when Build-A-Bear was announced. I think it was year 2013, and it had only church as a playable area. And that experience the people had was probably used to find and seek and destroy bugs in the game. Why I remember this, if I want to get acquainted with the mod, I usually play it by the end of church, or even less. It's enough to get your feet wet and form an opinion. And I usually get tired of playing by the time I'm just done with church, so that's what's gonna happen here, I feel. Or maybe I'll continue next time. Oh, that bad. They are not convinced. Alright. Somebody's writing. Well, looks like it's time to do some work for me. Gotta do some work. Until next time. I'll probably upload it to YouTube.